G'day guys, Adam and Riley here from Lawn Hub, and today this is episode 2 of our lawn reno. You may notice the lawn looks pretty green. It's been growing. It responded really well to the Trojan BBW that we put down in episode 1. But today we're gonna whip snip the edge, blow. We're gonna give it another little scout, and we're also gonna have a look at the other area behind the camera where we had that dead patch, and then we're gonna finish it off with the top dress, so stick around. So we're just over here, so you would have noticed around us, we've got some green shoots coming through after the scout. However, in the middle here, it's a dead patch. Now, it's been a dead patch since we've taken over it, and the previous owners or the previous tenants of this building said they had the same issue. So this gives us a good opportunity to dig it up and see if there's anything underneath here, like a piece of concrete, could be anything, rocks. So just dig and have a look. All right guys, so what we've got here is a African black beetle larvae, so a little grub. Now these are what cause havoc in your turf or your lawn at home. Now, whilst the characteristics of the damage that has occurred here suits or matches the description of the damage that these guys do, these guys are so young that I believe that they've only just hatched, meaning that they haven't been affected by the aceleprant just yet. Because they are tiny. Like some of them you pull out and they're 3, 4, sometimes even 5 times bigger than that. So I don't suspect that the damage caused here was from these guys right now. Potentially what has happened in the past is there may have been a grub outbreak here before we moved in, and the area is never ever recovered. The previous tenant here did complain or make note that this area had been bare for a while. But we are starting to get some green shoots in it. But I've just dug it all up, and we'll show you in another video on how we're going to improve this area and bring it back. But yeah, that's tiny. Alrighty, so the sand's here now. So this is very similar to the Lawn Hub top dress. Fortunately, Lawn Hub HQ is very far away from our old landscape yard, but it's a very nice mixture. Top dressing sand, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to spread this over the lawn. We're going to flick it out. Now the reason we top dress is because In this instance, we're doing it for leveling purposes, and the reason we use sand is because sand doesn't break down, and it also doesn't hold any nutritional benefit or anything. It's just purely top dressing. So we're going to iron out the top dressing here. We're going to have to do a few times to get right, only because it's so uneven. But we'll put all of this over the lawn, and then we'll go over it with the level, and then we'll get the sprinklers on and water it in. Now, how do you top dress is a very, very common question. Now, for this purpose, we're going to top dress this one first for the demonstration, but for efficiency reasons, we're going to go away and come back. Now, top dressing, I wish we had an eco spreader, but we don't. We've got two strong men. Anyway, depending if you're right or left-handed, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to plant my left foot. I'm going to come around with it and flick the wrist. And you just do that all over the whole lawn. Now, with the power of editing and stuff, it's going to look like we're going to do it in 2 minutes, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, let's do it. Oh, nearly fell over then. All right, now we've put some sand out. It looks thick in some areas. That's because the camera is not really going to show it justice, but it is quite uneven. So I'll start in the corner here. So we do have deep pockets in the corners. So basically I'm going to bring the sand up to the level of the concrete in all the corners, and then we'll use that as a starting point. But this is a lawn level, available pretty much everywhere these days. But basically what it does is it moves the soil or the sand around. Now I can hear you already. Adam, that's a lot of sand. That's right. So it's going to take a while to recover, but we've got some really good temperatures in Adelaide for the next few weeks, probably months to be honest. So yeah, we're just going to be mean with it and make it nice and thick so we can get it nice and level. So it's a much more pleasant experience using the cylinder mower. Alright guys, it's been a slog today. It's been real tough. I think we got delivered more sand than what we ordered, which is usually very good, but now we've got to get rid of it, but that's okay. So just to recap what we've done today, we've done another scalp. We have done a heavy top dress. Now, when I say heavy, I mean heavy. There's parts of this lawn that probably won't come back through for a couple of weeks. So I'm not expecting miracles out here in the next 7 to 10 days. But we have put down a lot of sand. We've also taken out that area that was really bad. As we could see, I could pull those old slabs up. So they're now gone and replaced with new sand. What we're gonna do there, I'm not sure if we're gonna plant new slabs or we're gonna core them out or like plug them out and plug it in. Not sure yet, but the next step now, because we've already fed with Trojan, we don't need to apply fertilizer again. However, if you hadn't applied fertilizer yet, I always like to put it on last. Some people like to put it on first, then top dress. I like to top dress, then fertilize. It doesn't really matter. I've tried both. It both works. But we've already fed weeks ago, so this lawn is already actively growing. So no need to put fertilizer down for us today. Just water now. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, like I said, it's probably a long video. It's been a long slog today. So yeah, stay tuned for part 3. See you next time.